My name is Brent. I was in the Army from 2004 to 2012, and I fought in Iraq and Afghanistan. I drank every day for probably about a year after my first deployment. I used to drink to fall asleep. I didn't really know how to deal with a lot of things, so I just kind of buried it, whether in work or other just activities with friends or drinking or just any way to not deal with it or take inventory of the problem. I got back from my last deployment. I had a year left in the Army. My wife got pregnant immediately. My dad got diagnosed with brain cancer. Then I got out, and just all the stress of being a civilian and reintegrating into society. I avoided a lot of social outings or family things to avoid crowds, like not taking my kid out for, the Christmas fair or whatever, just because I didn't want to deal with the crowd. Things would get a little bit better and I'd stop and just try to ignore it all again and just go about life. But it had a habit of catching back up to me. After I got out, the stresses of everything finally caught up, and my wife left me, and it was like a huge driving factor. Like, okay, I had to really, really reevaluate myself and a lot of the things that I was doing or patterns of behavior I was acting out, I guess. I started going back to the VA originally, and I couldn't find a counselor that I felt worked for me. It wasn't necessarily like their method or the person, I just didn't connect with them. And then I decided to try out the vet center, and I found someone there I could talk to, relate to, and it's something that just works for me. Cognitive processing therapy worked for me in some ways. I got a lot out of it. It definitely helped highlight some of the things that I couldn't get my head away from, or the things I was, I guess, stuck on. Like, I had a lot of guilt about a lot of things that had happened or I'd seen or done. It gave me like a new way of looking at it, I guess. Kind of detach myself and look back at it and experience objectively through, a third-party lens, or try my best to, and really kind of reevaluate the causes of some of the things or why I was feeling a certain way about certain experiences. My entire life has been improving, just like every little piece of something I etch away at, it's less off my shoulders and I feel less burdened by it. And I'm able to go out and meet people and talk to people and actually, I feel alive again. My relationship with my son has definitely improved. When I take him out in public, I'm actually able to concentrate more on him and what I'm doing with him versus everything that's going around and the other people around me and the situation I'm in. And just being less stressed about that gives me so much more focus on him. I've been reconnecting with a lot of old friends that I just ignored for whatever reason. And with my family too. I always kind of held them at a distance emotionally, and just there was always this barrier between us and between myself and them. Taking that barrier down, getting help has kind of, yes, helped me to reconnect with them and actually have a better relationship with everyone in my life. There were definitely times in my life where I didn't know if I could go through another day. I just couldn't see past the pain of the moment. You just keep putting one foot in front of the other one. You just keep moving forward, always forward, and then you wake up one day like, what do you know? I'm here today, and this is where I'm at, and I've overcome this. And then you look back like, what can't I do?